The trip north out of Santa Barbara is a beautiful day trip no matter where you're going. But with the growing popularity of the Santa Ynez wineries, more and more people are making the drive to destinations like the Bridlewood Winery with its grand entry down a beautiful tree-lined driveway. This estate was once a place for thoroughbred racehorses to get some R&R, but now it's the place to get your whites and reds.
It's been a state-of-the-art winery since 1998. It's really been known for Rhone varietals in the past. As what we've tried to evolve based on the area that we have and the diversity of the climate is bringing in Chardonnays, Pinot Noirs, Cabernets, because that's really what consumers are looking for. And the beauty about the Central Coast is that you can grow all of these within a 15-mile radius. So this is our barrel room. This is actually where we'll age the wine. The tanks that you can see in the back is where we bring in when the fruit comes in for harvest. But very boutique operation that we have. Small tanks. Everything we bring in is all small lot, very high-end growers that we work with, cultivate the relationship, and work with them over time to make sure that we're getting the right rows down to even versus just acreage.
Well, you've been kind enough to bring out some wine. Should we taste some?
I think we should, right? As I call it, it's an occupational hazard, so we should.
What should I be smelling? It just smells good to me.
It all is good, but you can kind of pick up some of those citrus notes. You get a little hint of vanilla. Very nice, clean, almost a little bit of minerality, which is indicative of kind of the terroir of where the wine is grown.
Let's taste. Oh, wonderful flavors.
Very nice, very clean, very crisp.
Now, I hear one of the great terms in the wine business is the thief.
The thief.
I want to be a thief.
The thief, the famous thief. So right here, Dan, this is actually the thief. This is what's going to take us into our next tasting. So this is what allows you to dig into the barrel. So I'm going to delight you with a little barrel sample here. This is our 2011 Pinot Noir. You can see the bottle that's over there. So I will pour this for you.
And how far is this from being done?
So this is going to stay in barrel for another 1 to 2 years, depending. Our winemaking team tastes once a month. We'll actually have all these barrels out across the floor that you see here, and they'll go through and they'll taste and they'll smell, and then we'll identify when the right timing is. We'll bring in our bottler, and then we'll put it to market.
So why would you taste wine that's not ready yet?
Well, I think anything, like when you're baking at home, you've got to kind of check in, right? You always turn the oven light on to see how the dough is rising. It's the same thing with wine, and so what we allow us to do is go through and check, see where things are progressing, the flavors, the profiles of the wine as it ages.
Now this is kind of fun, but I have to tell you, I feel like I just changed stories in the middle of my wine tasting.
Well, that's kind of the beauty of this property, right? You can have so many different experiences. And we're on a carriage. These two horses in front of us actually live on the property, and it harkens back to what the valley is all about.
Where does the carriage ride take you?
So the great thing about the carriage tour is it really gives you a good snapshot of the entire property. We've got 105 acres total here. We've got a little under 40 acres that are under vine. And Laura takes you around and you can kind of see some of the vineyards, get a more in-depth look. You cross this incredible bridge. You've got lakes on either side. I mean, Bridlewood Estate is probably one of the most unique properties in California, if not the country, to go wine tasting because it's all about experiences.
And this visit has been a great experience with everything done in good taste. I may not be a wine critic yet, but I think I have more appreciation for the wine, which is perfect. Thank you for having us.
Of course,
we
thanks for being
appreciate
here.
it.